How you all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So I wanted to make this video to talk about Bayern and how Bayern won their Champions Leagues. Key games, looking through some historic matches. I thought that might be an interesting topic to do on this channel. Now, the first game that we're going to be looking at is the 1973 Champions League, or Europa Cup, I guess back then it was called. The game Bayern versus Atletico Madrid. So I kind of want to talk about a few moments. Now, in terms of the lineup, I will have it on screen right here if I don't forget. This is going to be like a weekly, not maybe a weekly series, maybe like a bi-weekly series every 2 weeks or so. It likely won't be a weekly series just because I don't know how much time these will take, considering I'm going to have to edit quite a bit. But yeah, enjoy me going through these older games and just to highlight a few key scenes, key moments, and so on and so forth. So I hope you're in. So the game kicks off, and something that you'll notice right away, right here with Beckenbauer, as you can see here, very recognizable figure. What you'll see a lot in this game, I've seen this game like 50 times already, so I could kind of tell you that. But what you'll see a lot of this game is the kind of passes that he makes to Uli Hoeneß. Right here, just bypassing everything, winning, getting the ball to Uli Hoeneß, and he wins a free kick. So these kind of like balls, you're gonna see these a lot inside the game, and it's actually helps the build-up play a lot. Later on, you can really see, I don't want to spoil it yet, but like one of the goals that Bayern scores is very much a counter-attacking goal. It's very much a goal where we go from one end of the pitch to the other end of the pitch relatively quickly in a relatively quick manner. So I'll show you that once we get there. But notice how quick Bayern can play from one side of the pitch to the other side of the pitch. So just keep that in mind. We all, of course, recognize who that is, don't we? One thing that you will notice very quickly is that this Bayern team love to play from the flanks. It love to get the crosses in. It love to play from very much actually how we play currently, where we play predominantly from the flanks. We're very much a team that attacks, defends from the wings, and this Bayern team very much at the same. Some may say ahead of its time, or some may say we're going back to our roots. One thing that you'll notice very much early on in this game is that Atletico Madrid has a lot of good moments in these like first 20 minutes or so. But there we go, transition game. Good hold-up play, and now we move. See? From the wings and the transition, just very good. Very much the template for our team. And Atletico Madrid in a dangerous position. I very much agree. But now good defended as well, I have to say. But that pass was pretty good. And Bayern slowly, with one goal in mind, and that is to go forward with the ball. To go forward. To create moments, to create opportunity, to try and go forward through the wings. Doesn't work right here, but we can definitely see what the intent is. What the intent is there. Of course, you always know who Breitner is, right? With that giant, massive, he still got that giant, massive hair when you look at him now. It's very similar to mine actually. Just his is like all the way. Mine is like, eh. Definitely something that nowadays you wouldn't be able to get away with. Nowadays, obviously, you can't back pass, but back then you could back pass. Nowadays, that would be an indirect free kick for the opposite team. Or well, it would be a free kick inside the box. You can definitely see, from the wings again, and Gerd Müller doesn't quite get to it. I also like how you constantly see Uli Hoeneß switch positions. Like, he's been playing on the right for the most part of the game. Just then he was on the left. So it's also very similar to our game nowadays, where we have very much interchangeable wingers, that go from one side to the other. And cross. Müller sort of gets to it, but not exactly. again, I've seen this game so many times that I know exactly what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, so on and so forth. But like, he just sort of gets to it, but not exactly. But that kind of tells you all you need to know about Gerd Müller. And that is that he tries to get to the ball, even if it's a half chance, even if it's not really a chance. He tries to get to it and tries to like direct it towards goal, which is, I think, really tells you how he got so many goals, because he just tried to get everything. And there we go, the Bayern counter with Uli Hoeneß and Gerd Müller. Now look at that pass. What a ball. Now unfortunately, Uli Hoeneß just missed the goal, but that's what I'm talking about. I kind of pass. What a pass. What? Look at that ball. The keeper tries to get for it, but nah. Too much power. But that's how quick it can go. But from Bayern defense to Bayern attack, that's how quickly it can go. But people are saying that Gerd Müller, all he knows how to do is score goals. You just saw his passing ability right there on display. Perfectly weighted. How times have changed, eh? That is no longer a thing. How times have changed, eh? Now we've got these fancy graphics at the top corner. Crazy. And you can definitely see the kind of impact that Uli Hoeneß has. Like, none of the people, they only know him, you know, as the president of Bayern. They don't know his playing career. But he was a great player as well, as you can see here. You just see the run that Breitner makes. Obviously, Breitner... Another header by Müller. Off the post. Off the post. Unlucky. Close. Very close. You could argue Bayern really should have a goal by now. The second big moment in the game. Just body checked. You just see, win the ball back quickly, try and get it through the wings. Doesn't always work, but they keep trying to do so. And Atletico is going forward. You can very much tell how much slower their transition play is compared to ours. Also, it's obviously a very different Atletico Madrid team than the one we have today, where it's like defense, defense, defense. That's why he's not a striker. That's why he's not a striker. What a touch. What a control from a difficult ball. Oli! With a push shot. With a push shot. With a push shot. But the intent was there. That's all you need to know. I'd say he's been the... I know Gerd Müller, his header came off the post, but I would say that Uli Hoeneß is getting past the keeper and then skying his shot was the closest moment that Bayern have gotten so far to a goal. And you can definitely see, like you know, it's a final. Of course, you want to win it, but you can definitely see the imprint. Everyone's pushing up as high, high line. Woo! But now everyone's pushing up as high as possible. You can see who's on the ball right now. Outside of the boot, that's kind of what he was known for, doing the outside of the boot passes and goals. He scored a free kick like that with the outside of the foot. One of the best free kicks goals I've ever seen. It's kind of what he was known for, though, being excellent that way. Now you'll see something with this free kick right here, and that is that they nearly score. Nearly. Again, another scramble in the box. The second one that we've seen already. Just... And caught from the corner again. And quick. That's the crazy part. 830,000 German mark, which was the record signing for that season from the Bundesliga. How times have changed for 830,000. Like, come on, nowadays, like the record of each signing is like 50 million, 60 million. So how times have changed. Again, you can definitely tell Bright now with his massive hair. Relatively poor pass. Now Bayern won the ball with Franz Beckenbauer on the ball right now, telling everyone to push forward. We all have seen that before. Breitner, not really known to be a goal scorer. Not like he doesn't score either, but not really known to be a goal scorer. One long pass and in. Uli Hoeneß. And scores. And scores. Just one long pass, as I've been alluding to, hinting towards, one long pass and boom. Breitner with the pass. My president. My president, el presidente. And that Bayern lead 1-0 in the final. Bayern. You can definitely see the kind of pressure that Atletico Madrid is putting on Bayern right now. Back pass. Back pass, that's all I'm going to say. Oh, good run from Kapellmann. With the cross. Who else? Who else but the king? Gerd Müller. What a goal though from that angle. The cross is really good as well.
Hat gewartet, bis Gerd Müller sich freigestellt hat. Müller nimmt den Ball an und aus schwerem, schrägen Winkel, aber mit einem Bombenschuss aus der Drehung.
Bombe der Nation.
Müller-Tor 2:0 Minute in diesem Spiel.
Alright, let me pause the commentator. Müller obviously known very much for scoring in finals. That's something that, he'll go on to score in many finals, be those World Cup finals or Champions League finals or European finals. So just showing you that he is someone that steps up in the big moments. Again, Bayern attacking through the wings. Not as good this time, but the intent is still very much there. That Bayern really do like to attack through the wings, and why wouldn't you? When you've got someone that's so good in the air, like Thomas Müller, I keep saying Thomas Müller, like Gerd Müller, but you also have someone that is also very good, if you play a low cross in Gerd Müller. So you've got someone that's perfect for all aspects of it, and obviously we saw Müller's play already in this game. His hold-up play, his link-up play, it's all top-notch. It's all top-notch. So he's not just a poacher. I know people will just describe him as a poacher. No. You could describe him as that if you wanted to, but that would just be wrong. Look how deep he comes here to play the ball. Now he's not, a poacher would have run forward, but he dropped deep to try and receive the ball again to create a link-up play. So I don't think honestly it's fair to really call Gerd Müller a poacher, like many people are doing. I think that's just the attitude that you have with him. He's not one of those players that's going to do a step over or whatnot, but he's not a poacher. Yeah, Atletico Madrid definitely putting more and more bodies forward. Sepp Maier, of course. Offside. But Sepp Maier, of course, one of the 3 best Bayern goalkeepers of all time. Die Katze von Ansing, as he's known. the cat from Mansing.
Ähnliches ein zweites Spiel stattfinden musste, ein Spiel, das sicherlich wesentlich mehr nach ihrem Geschmack, meine Damen und Herren, verläuft.
And Bayern pushing.
Hoeneß.
Bayern, and you see that ball? You see that ball?
Und Tor! 3:0.
You see that goal? You see that goal? Just chips it over the keeper, Gerd Müller.
Spanier haben, glaube ich, Abseits reklamiert.
They're trying to claim offside.
Kein Abseits.
Obviously
Müller
not.
ist gestartet.
And Müller just
Ballabgabe.
chip.
Schießt sofort geschickt. Er
Chip.
sah, Reiner war zu weit heraus. Reiner war im 5-Meter-Raum. Läuft zurück, wirft sich und erwischt den Ball nicht.
Come on.
Richtig
Come on.
überhoben der Torhüter und 3:0 für Bayern München gegen Atletico Madrid. 2 Tore von
That is a goal. That, like, in a final, in a crucial final, that is a goal.
Wage ich es schon zu behaupten, Bayern München vor schon und zwar bei der Weltmeisterschaft.
Now, of course, Atletico Madrid, with only 15 minutes left to play. 10 minutes actually. With only 10 minutes left to play, they're now pushing forward a lot, trying to get those 3 goals to make up for it or whatnot.
Breitner.
That kick. That kick. That's all I'm going to say. Guess what?
Hoeneß
Uli Hoeneß.
kann ihn überspielen.
Uli Hoeneß.
Ja, gut gemacht. Hoeneß im Strafraum.
Uli Hoeneß.
An Reiner vorbei.
Past the keeper, and this time he scores.
Großartig gemacht von Hoeneß.
This time he scores.
München zum 4:0.
4-0. 2 goals from Uli Hoeneß, 2 goals from Gerd Müller. Now, here's the thing. Who made that assist?
Hoeneß.
Who made that assist? Take a look. Who runs here? Who's that person here running?
Der Bayern-Spieler und Magdeburg-Spieler treffen sich ja zuvor schon und zwar bei der
Guys, it's a bit later on,
Spiel Bundesrepublik Deutschland.
but you'll see what I mean.
Demokratische Republik, ein Spiel der Gruppe 1. Carbon. Breitner.
You'll see what I mean. Wins the header. Well, okay, it wasn't necessarily an assist, but I would say wins the header and that leads to the goal. So I think the defender got a touch to it, so it's not quite an assist officially.
An Reiner vorbei.
But what I like so much about that goal is that it's basically a repeat of the scenario that we saw in the first half, where, you know, Uli Hoeneß gets the ball from Gerd Müller, runs past the keeper. In the first half, he skied it. In the second half, he scores it. If at first you don't succeed, try again. It's really that simple. So, yeah, 2-2. Sorry, 2 goals each for Gerd Müller and Uli Hoeneß, my president.
Gab es mehr Tore, aber 4 Tore Differenz, das gab's überhaupt
And
erst
that,
ein einziges Mal, nämlich 19.
just messing around at the back. Just messing around at the back. Why not? Why not? Referee's looking at his watch.
Bereits die 92. Spielminute. Und hier
And there we go.
Schlusszeichen, meine Damen und Herren.
And there we go. Bayern have won the first
Europapokalsieger im Bewerb.
Champions League. It wasn't called a Champions League, but the first
4:0.
Champions League
Der Endstand
of their illustrious history. So I want to kind of like do these more regularly, where I go through how these teams used to play, where I go through the key games, because a lot of people, they aren't really familiar with the history of Bayern, so I wanted to bring that to you all. Now, I won't share the website just because I don't want the website to get taken down, but there are actually plenty of websites where you can find like certain old games. Now, this website, the one that I'm watching it on, has games all the way from like 1950, so that's why I'm not sharing this one specifically. But even if you search on YouTube, you can find like these special games. Most of the time, it's the World Cups, like old World Cups and old Euros. But yeah, I think next time we're gonna do the game against Leeds. We're gonna do the game against Leeds next. I think that would be a interesting final to look at, because obviously that final is hotly contested. Leeds fans will say that Bayern cheated because they got a goal and then Rummenigge talked to the referee, and then the referee was like, you know what, actually Rummenigge, not Rummenigge, Beckenbauer talked to the referee, and the referee was like, you know what, actually that goal, that wasn't offside there, wasn't there? So we'll go and look at that game, and then I think we'll round it off with like the third final in a row, which was the game against Saint Etienne, where, you know, people are saying, it feels like almost all finals except the one against Atletico Madrid have like some asterisks to it. Like the game against Saint Etienne, you know, people are saying, well, the goalpost was square. If they were round, the ball would have, you know, bounced off the post and would have gone in. Why were they square? Why did they have square goalposts? You know, because with the square goalpost, the ball hit the post and it bounced off instead of bouncing in. So we'll go through these games in due time. Let me know if you actually want me to go through more games like more things like these. Would be very interesting, but I don't know how well received this will be. I don't know about, you know, how much I'll have to edit out due to copyright sake, but we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We will see. But yeah, I'll see all of you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next one. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out, and as always,